Morning, I'm Joe. There's the office window. Sorry, a no makeup day. Mainly because I should be downstairs sorting out the million socks and putting them in the washing machine. Ugh. My thoughts have been turning very much to the EU referendum. And I tried to approach it with an open mind. I know where my own personal thoughts and feelings led, but I was like, go on, convince me of your argument. And instead, what the Stay campaign have done has insulted me, abused me, labelled me, referred to me as stupid, ignorant, and completely without a clue. So here it is. This is why I'm voting out. I am not a xenophobic little Englander because I want border control. Because I want us to be able to control the people who come into this country. I am not a racist because I don't want people who have committed horrendous crimes like murder, rape, people trafficking, gun running, to serve a sentence in our prisons, and then when they're sent home to whatever country they've come from, they go to the European Court of Appeal and the European Court of Human Rights and go, boo-hoo, they kicked me out. And those courts go, bad Britain, you must let them back in. You've abused their human rights by ejecting them. We've got enough homegrown nutters, haters, criminals, and general bad people without having to import them from Europe. Health tourism. How many millions of pounds are spent every year treating people from the EU who come here to take the benefits of the NHS without paying in and then bog off home? I am not a racist because I think it's time Britain adopted a point system similar to Canada and Australia, where you have to prove you have the money to support yourself and set up a home, that you have the skills this country needs. And I don't want to see another Windrush, which is what we're seeing in a way, because farming is, many farms are dependent on Eastern European people coming here doing the work. For two reasons. Some Britons are too lazy to get off their asses and do hard manual labour and get their hands dirty. And two, a lot of Britons, especially those who would love to be able to go out and do seasonal work, like fruit picking, daresn't, because they go out and they have a few weeks earning a few extra pounds and get their benefits slashed. And then are left for 3 months with no money because they had the audacity to go out and do some work. So yeah, if you're going to come to this country, speak the language, have a skill, be able to support yourself. What's racist about that? And I don't care what country you come from, what colour your skin is, what religion you follow. But apparently that makes me racist. Economic stability. Are we joking? Or am I the only person who noticed the bailout of Ireland and Spain and the continuing bailout of Greece, all countries within the Eurozone? Am I the only person who noticed the fact that Britain's credit rating has been reduced within the Eurozone as well as worldwide? Am I the only person who noticed the failure of banks, shall we mention RBS, within the Eurozone? You know, and it's like I heard the bloke from JP Morgan going, if Europe does this, then we will have to do that. It's all ifs and buts. No one can say for certain what will happen, whether we leave or we stay. And then there's things like job security. Well, speak to the steel workers at Port Talbot, all the council workers up and down this land, all the people on 0-hour contracts, and then get back to me about the economic and the job stability of the Eurozone. And finally, oh well, you know, that Donald Trump supports leaving and Barack Obama supports staying. Who would you rather support? I don't support either of them. Personally, I don't think either of them have any say in any of this. I mean, this whole thing, it's like the anti-hunters who went, well, Oscar Wilde said that hunting is the unspeakable in pursuit of the unedible. So what? He's dead. Has absolutely nothing to do with a factual argument. But I would say this about what Barack Obama said. Basically, his speech was, I want Britain to give up its legal sovereignty, its constitutional sovereignty, control of its own borders, control of its own legal system, control of its own economic system, control of its own political system, hand all this to an unelected body in Brussels for the benefit of America. He would never ask America to give up all those things for the benefit of another country, but we're supposed to give it up for the benefit of his country. So there you go. I'm voting out. And I'm voting out for all those reasons. But the icing on the cake was the fact that somehow the Stay campaign thought that by insulting me and painting me as some sort of rabid England first neo-Nazi, they'd win my vote. Well, you didn't. And now I want to get my extra long grippy stick and go and tackle them socks. You know, the sort of socks that have been sweated in and gotten so dirty, they can actually, if you get a little whip, make them walk into the washing machine on their own. Happy Sunday, everyone.